Title: My nurse wife came back from her Africa mission pale and shaking. She blamed the local water for catching Ebola until the hospital called. We need to tell you something. Better sit down. Later, I found a party wristband, a guest list, and a photo of her with 8 big men in her suitcase. Start. She was trembling when I picked her up at the airport. Pale, thin, dark shadows beneath her eyes. She leaned into me, whispering, the water made me sick. I think I caught something." I believed her, at first. I held her fragile body against mine, kissed her cold forehead, and told her she was safe now, safe with me. But later that night, when the hospital called and the doctor's voice softened into pity, everything cracked. "We need to tell you something. Better sit down." They told me she hadn't been on any medical mission in Africa. No vaccines administered, no patients healed. She hadn't even left the country. My hands went numb, my chest hollowed out. I sat in silence, listening to my wife's lie unravel in real time. I met her when she was still in nursing school. She was fire and devotion stitched into one body, smart, selfless, radiant in white scrubs. We built a life on her supposed calling, saving lives, traveling to crisis zones, helping the helpless. I was proud of her. I defended her long absences, her late-night calls, her exhaustion when she stumbled through our door. "She's saving the world," I told everyone. "She's the woman of my dreams." Turns out, the only world she was saving was her own appetite. While she slept off her illness, I unpacked her suitcase. A neat habit of mine, helping her settle back in. Inside, I found the truth. A neon-colored wristband, a guest list with her name scribbled beside VIP access, a photo, printed, not digital, of her half-naked, glass in hand, surrounded by 8 towering men who looked nothing like patients. My blood iced, my vision tunneled. The woman I loved, the woman I defended, had spent her mission trip inside some godforsaken carnival of flesh. That night, lying beside her in bed, I stared at her sleeping face, the face I had kissed 1,000 times, the face that had lied to me every day for years. And that's when the pain sharpened into something useful, something colder, something permanent. I didn't explode. I didn't confront her. Not yet. Instead, I became patient, precise. While she thought she was resting, I was working. I installed discrete cameras in the house. I copied the contents of her phone to a hidden drive. I contacted an attorney, mapped every financial account, traced every lie she had ever told. Piece by piece, I built the skeleton of her downfall. I found out she had debts, hidden ones, credit cards, loans. She'd used my name as collateral. She thought I'd never notice. I noticed everything. I started small, canceled her work trip reimbursements, quietly pulled cash from joint accounts into one she didn't know existed, froze the credit she relied on. She would wake up one morning thinking she still had control. She'd be wrong. The night before her birthday, I cooked her favorite meal. Wine, candles, music. She laughed, thinking we were back to normal. She didn't know that the very house she was dining in no longer belonged to her. I had transferred the deed into my name alone. At midnight, I slipped the evidence packet onto her nightstand. Photos, guest list, wristband, credit statements. A neat little dossier of betrayal. The next morning, she woke expecting breakfast in bed. Instead, she found me sitting in the chair across from her, holding the hospital's letter in one hand, her photo in the other. Her smile collapsed. She tried to speak first. "I can explain." I cut her off. My voice was calm. "No, you'll listen." I told her everything I knew. Every name, every lie, every cent she'd stolen. I laid it all out like surgical instruments on a tray. Her face went white, then red, then nothing at all. She stammered, begged, tried to twist it into stress, loneliness, a mistake. I didn't shout. I didn't strike her. I simply handed her the final paper. Divorce papers. Pre-signed by me, pre-approved by the court. She had no money left to contest them, no home to claim, no way to dig herself out. The bank accounts she thought were hers? Empty. The credit she thought she had? Frozen. The life she thought was safe? Gone. She collapsed into tears, clutching at me like I was still her savior. But I was done saving her. I gave you everything, I told her, and you turned it into rot. Her sobs filled the room, but they didn't move me. I watched her crumble under the weight of her own ruin, and for the first time, I felt light. She left that same night with nothing but the clothes on her back. No suitcase, no photos, no wedding ring. The world thought she was a hero, a nurse on missions of mercy. Now she's just a shadow, drifting from couch to couch, chasing the next lie to survive. And me? I don't regret a single step. Betrayal taught me patience. Revenge taught me clarity. When you strip away the mask, people reveal themselves. She revealed hers in a suitcase. I revealed mine in silence. She expected breakfast in bed. Instead, she got the reckoning she had earned.